You probably think guitar chords have to sound like, well, guitar chords. And yeah, that'll get the job done. But what if I told you with just a few small changes, you can get something that sounds a lot closer to a piano player? I'm talking about that Bill Evans kind of harmony. Rich, thick, and dense sounding using clusters, all accomplished with just 3 or 4 notes. Let me show you what that sound is like on Beautiful Love chord changes. Then I'll break down exactly what I'm doing and why. I'll lay odds that most of you probably didn't recognize those chord shapes at all. Don't worry, I'm going to show you what I played, I had to transcribe it, and I'll show you some different options of what I could have played. Starting with the shapes, you probably notice that all the shapes are a similar angle on the fretboard. 3rd and 4th fingers are above the 1st and 2nd. That's in order to make playing them much easier because things stay relatively consistent from chord shape to chord shape. Also, some of these chords are super rich in upper structure tension notes, fortified so you can get that attention-getting jazz stank face. They're also gonna all be on strings 1, 2, 3, and 4, and some 2, 3, and 4. That's because it's the most easiest way to get major seconds and minor seconds without incorporating open strings, which happens to be a big component to capture the sound of Bill Evans chords. And it just sounds, well, more piano-like in the higher registers. There's a lot of 2/5s in Beautiful Love, so let's take a look at what I played in the first 4 measures. Essentially, the first voicing is a G minor add 9. It produces an E minor 7 flat 5 add 11. We get the 11th, the flat 5th, the 7th, and then the 3rd. Very hip and modern sounding. Then we slide that same shape up 3 frets, and we get a voicing for an A7 sharp 5 flat 9 sharp 9. Quick tip, you can use this as a rule of thumb on minor 2/5s. Whatever voicing you're using for the minor 7 flat 5, slide the same shape up a minor 3rd 3 frets, and you have a voicing for your 5 chord. Now we have the sharp 9, the 3rd, the sharp 5, and then the flat 9 on top. Next, the D minor 9, we have the 7th, 9th, and then the 3rd, and we get. Then if you sharpen the 9th on the 3rd string and the 3rd on the 2nd string, you get a great little voicing for a D7 sharp 9. And we could also put the flat 9 in there, dropping that note down 2 frets. E flat. most of these won't be your traditional looking or sounding chords. Most of them will not contain a root or even a third or a fifth at times. We're going for sparse sounds. A lot of what Bill played was kind of not less is more, but less is simply less cluttered. It's all about adding the juicy notes by playing the least amount as possible. He got more breathing room for the bass, the drums, and any lines that he might play on top, especially in a trio setting, like what Bill normally did. If you want more clips like this, quicker, smaller, bite-sized learning is more your speed, but you're not a fan of YouTube Shorts, make sure you subscribe to Adam's Jazz Clips. I know these aren't traditional chord shapes. If you want to get the Bill Evans sound, you need to watch the original full video here and grab the PDF lesson. Those always go deeper. Click on the video and I'll meet you there and we can really dig in to the whole song and more chords.